So let's go over what we're doing for today's operation. So it's really simple. First off, briefing. The only thing that was added was the fact that the UNSC are landing a ship and that they should stay away from that. Otherwise, tasks, there are only 6. This is the fewest tasks they've had in the operation. The first is the marksman tower they left last time. If they want to go get some marksman rifles, they can get that. The second is to hit the PDF HQ, should they decide to hit that. That's mislabeled. That should be down there, but whatever. That will start phase 2 of the campaign, which will turn this kind of like a project, just a full map takeover thing. And then we have 2 prisons that have 2 guards. Those will contribute to cash-based objectives next week. SWAT base, this is the last SWAT base that's there. There's a few vehicles they can loot, and I forget what I put. I think I put FATX in the barracks building. There's a cache over here that has long ranges. It's really obvious where it is. I mean, there's 2 places it could be, but it's... And then destroy steel vehicles because the guy died last time. This is also where a secret objective is, involving a guy that's in a prison cell over here, and he's their second chance to be able to get PDF vehicles to remove the tag. Now, secret objective. If they go for the HQ, as they do that attack, there's going to be a Covenant dropship that flies by, and I'm going to crash it over here where you saw me hide those craters. I'm going to spawn a bunch of dead elites around it, and it's going to let them get some energy guns, should they decide to do. No, this is not PvP. Oh, gosh darn it, the frickin' mission command got sticky. So, Stream Elements, it's always like for a month. They will have a thing where even though I'll save the command, it won't actually save. So I have to go into the command. You're hearing me now hit the space bar and then like spamming the save button.
That's because we didn't have any.
And yeah, it didn't save the mission. Gosh darn it. So alright. Innies continue to move out and clear out the remaining positions on the planet Bohemia, and will then challenge the UNSC. There are even secret objectives for this. Sorry about that, guys. Just sometimes Stream Elements, I'll save it, and it'll just say no.
Bus will take 12.
And I don't think I will save Liru. I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. And it's quite right, I can't. I just have to keep spamming the button until it goes through things. But no, I'm planning on another project test for Project 13 to be tomorrow. That will be PvP. And then the Sunday T2 slot will also be PvP. It's going to be a one-off. And then the week after we'll have our, probably the last mission for Project 11.
Okay.
But yes, tonight is a 506 stop, but I'm trying to convince Bloodwind to come over so I can, do stuff.
Pick one. You
Trying to convince her to come over so I can make her,
6.6, fuck you.
duck fried rice. But she's being mean. She denies it. That's okay. I understand she needs a break from me sometimes, and sometimes I need a break from her.
So, Aldo's gonna be going to do the filling at the SWAT base.
Yes.
No, so the 506, Project 12 for the 506, which is this big zombie survival campaign, that's not going to start for another... If I were to map this out in my head, so tonight's Cherries operation, next week is the final, like the trilogy episode for the winter campaign I'm doing for them. And then the week after is a Cherry episode, and then we're going to start the 506 Project 12. So it's going to be another 1, 2, 3 weeks. But the point is, because of all the crazy stuff I've had to do, I've been making it well in advance because you don't want it to you don't want it to go too far. What's the UNSC Rebellion's project number? It's this wasn't a project. So a project, or at least its definition. I should probably make a command. Yeah, I should make a command that actually defines what a project is. But a project is essentially a major thing I make that not only is like, you know, a campaign that very few people have ever done, if anyone at all, but it also redefines how I do things. That's why the projects like 1 through 3 are pretty trivial compared to what I make now, but back in 2016, they were very innovative. So current projects that we remember with the massive campaigns and whatnot have all kind of set the basis for everything. So for example, Project 6, I think, which was the Bornholm incident. I don't remember the exact order, but I remember the Bornholm incident was the one where I started getting heavy into the briefing sections and writing a lot of background for certain missions that needed it. But a project essentially is just me kind of building things up and just getting into areas of Arma and scripting and mission development that I normally would not do. And there's also things I've learned and I do that aren't completely project related. Let me make sure you are set to hold fire. In fact, let me make sure you're not just set to hold fire. Let me make sure I take away all of your ammo, because I'd really hate a random gun turret to just snipe the players from across the map. That would be awkward. So we're just gonna empty out all the ammo. I'm paranoid because of what happened in the pay for pain op, which I believe will actually publish in 21 minutes. We'll see what they decide to do. So, you know, there's just a lot of stuff for me to make here. No, we're not doing more cruise missiles. You know, I actually haven't fully mapped out how the Archer missile pods work, so I don't know. Alright, did either of you play last week? Okay, I'm gonna put an arsenal behind you.
Even I went on loaded up my loadout from last week.
Well, yeah, but if you had anything that wasn't in the default kit, then it wouldn't be in there. So, behind you, use that, load your kits. I'm gonna hide it in 20 seconds. I'm gonna literally teleport you guys to the, where they're gonna dismount, because I think they're all going to the same spot, so.
Okay, I'm ready.
They're just going for very far objectives, so when I see them dismount, I'll, Ninja Cat and Woofers got it.
Of course I got the best. Good shit, man.
Wait, what the fuck?
When is Pay for Pain done, Liru? I lost connection halfway through. Done as on YouTube. 19 minutes for now, I think.
By the way, does this helmet have a HUD or not?
Oh yeah, we got a lot of things coming up.
I don't remember half the shit I had, so whatever.
It's just right now where the projects are going is a lot of scripting based stuff, but what's nice about this is that I was talking about it to some people in here. What?
Because they're I don't know how many fucking kilometers they're away.
What are you asking?
Are they on 60 or 70? I'm not getting a picture.
I don't know. I wasn't listening when they set their nets. They're Alpha and Bravo, so they're probably on 60 and 70, but you have really shitty short ranges, and they are about, if you open the map, they're updating their position.
They're about.
So you're not going to be able to talk to them from this range. But as I was saying, next week I'm going to test some of the INIDB framework I've been making for projects. Honestly, all of the recent projects, except it's going to just cache gear. So I can write some INI files for all the players to just cache their gear.
Well, I could have joined them too, but...
And that way we don't have to do arsenals, you know? So that's something else I can do, and I can run that mod server side, and it's going to all be saved on a server that none of them have access to, so it can't be abused. So, you know, that's just another step in the whole evolution of content, is, you know, just making things better.
Where's my radio? Oh, no, I don't have a radio, do I? Yep.
This is an actual op. So it's not testing. It is, these guys are actually doing stuff.
I don't know why.
This is, again, I think phase 5 of the campaign.
Well, I'm gonna be on 70 because last time I was...
Why, is my title broken too? Is everything broken? Can I not catch a break today? Alright, I'm about to teleport you guys in a few seconds, so... It was Shadow and Ninja. Alright.
Oh, wow, I only have 1 mag for this pistol.
Let's go ahead, set our global variable. It's in the middle of the day, so we gotta keep in mind the 12 times day-night cycle. We're gonna do our classic 90, 35, 50, 50. I also rebalanced their medicals slightly, because of an Optray Ace update that rebalanced a few variables, and that was a pain in the butt. So let's go ahead and put Ninja Cat in there, and then Shadow Wolf is going to be more towards the bottom. Alright, so that leaves me alone over there. I'm going to go ahead and hide myself as a Zeus. And I'm going to go ahead, put myself up there, and we can listen locally. But, you know, we're going to update to TFAR beta soon, so that'll fix that local issue. How do you like Zeusing? Aviation, I am the only person in the world that I can claim my job is Zeusing because of all the... Well, okay, no, what I was about to say worded it like I actually make a shit ton of money off of this. I don't, but I'm the only person in the world that gets paid. So, you know, I could probably make a living off of it, so... I mean, I have for 3 years, give or take, so... I would hope I love Zeusing. I mean, it's my dream job, you know, so... I love it. Definitely love it. It's just fun to... develop something, watch players run it, see them have a good time, or... Not even, sometimes they'll have a bad time, but you build it that way. I know the Sunday op we're working on where they're going to PvP against Makarov and friends. It's, some people are going to get shredded. And it's going to be fun. Oh yeah, and then there's the times where either the player base or Twitch or something will just outright ruin me for the day. God, those are great. And yeah, we're doing Skyrim music in the background because it's fun. But, you know, I keep meaning to keep the Sunday upload going of, you know, a video that teaches more and more about Zeusing, but just IRL for me the past 3 weeks. It's calming down now, thankfully. I can finally get back into my rhythm. It's just I have to wrap up the projects I've already, you know, promised and done. And then the scheduling's done, the framework's done, I just have to make the final touches. But we've been doing all those tests for the drop table to then make sure that once I make those mission files, I don't have to touch them again. So we'll be spending till the end of the week doing that, and then we'll go from there. But I've been busy. I've definitely been the busiest in the past few weeks and in a very long time, to say the least. Yeah, refresh your page. The Twitch title should be fine. It was just glitching the heck out. So, this is the final SWAT base other than the HQ. I do have a truck they can use buried back here. Contact just started. They one-tapped that dude. There's also a cargo box in here. of radios, the FATX, instead of the ANAs, which will increase their range of short-range communication by a little bit. So it is not that well guarded, but every time they attack one of these positions, I move debug to the south now. I am going to basically spawn in some handy-dandy QRF. So we're going to put that down, put them in there, and now I can just copy and paste with a Control-Shift-C, Control-Shift-V, hard copy-paste this vehicle. You want to make sure you don't, like, you know, copy a lot of that at once, because then you can cause the server to lag for a bit because it's calculating all that framework. And then we'll do a little bit of RCing to try and get some shots in here. Actually, I'm going to find the group leader of these guys. Let me ungarrison this dude. So now remote controlling this guy will cause all the guys to start running out of their garrisons. Yeah, if you're going to come up here, you should probably check the immediate front, buddy, because I just blew that dude's head off. But I have it set to in mission files. Some of the garrisons I make in the mission with a set AI command. Actually, no, it's a module. So they'll stay, it disables their position, but if I remote control them, it'll break them away from that module and then they'll ungarrison because it resets them. Now, if I'm using something like Zen, which is the other big Zeusing module out there right now, which will eventually I'll move to because it's overtaking Achilles, just as Achilles overtook Ares years ago, I don't have to do that. Instead, I can just disable the pathing, and then with a group select and then double click, and then going into the AI attributes, I can re-enable that pathing. So, you know, just various different ways to do a lot of things. I can't believe that guy just... Okay. Yep. What is this? What is this? What? Look at all the people that are down around because he was exposed right here too. No one thought, you know, hearing the bullets right there, they could just run back over here and shoot. But like, this is why I love Zeusing. Just seeing this, man. Like, you pull one, like, they always think they're playing AI. So, also, fun fact, this makes me feel like I'm in the frickin', whatchamacallit, the, you know, in Halo Forge, because this is the Optray Halo mod set. This makes me feel like I'm the frickin' Halo Forge ball, but I digress. You have the player base play against so much AI that they think, oh, okay, you know, I'm just fighting AI, and then they get used to my meta of ops, where if they start clearing a compound, I'll ungarrison everything to go against them. Yeah, 343 Guilty Spark, that's a good example for my little monitor ball here, but they get so used to it. So I will, you know, always throw a curveball, and I will just remote control one of the AI and just sit there. And then sometimes, you know, they'll breach and clear the building properly, they'll kill me, but sometimes they just get so in the zone, and then I'm able to literally tap like 5 dudes. Yeah, hi YouTube, right? So that's what I love about the remote control ability. This is why I also hate scripted missions.
Don't have a radio, they have Arsenal up in the second floor.
Oh yeah, they got the radio box, which is good. They pulled out that big.
They have in the second floor Arsenal.
But they're just talking about the radios they got.
Yeah,
But
the
again,
radio.
this is why I hate scripted missions, because people can just easily figure out the meta of the mission after playing it for so long, months, even years, and then they can just abuse the hell out of that, and then boom, they'll win every time. But you throw a Zeus in, you throw in that level of unpredictability, and you can literally pull their pants down, bend them over, and they will never know what hit them. Ever. So that's why I'm personally against, like, that right there is a great example of why I hate just single scripted missions with no Zeusing. And I get why people don't like Zeuses, but at the same time, it just means they don't have good Zeuses. If you don't like your Zeus, it means you don't have a good Zeus. Because a good Zeus is someone that actively talks with their players and makes the ops good for their players. And if your Zeus doesn't do that, you don't have a good Zeus. So, sorry, got a little in my personal agenda there. It's just because I've been seeing a lot of push for the past few months for more scripted missions, and it's like, why? A Zeus can do a lot more in a lot less time, but it's also because people abuse Zeus. But people can also abuse missions very easily if they know how, just people don't have the general know-how for missions. Anyway, where is that armored car? Yeah, so it's another minute out, give or take. I do have this Warthog right here. Meant to hit the M key on that. I'm gonna position him over here.
They were tracked.
And they're blowing up those Vics right there. Nice, 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 nice.
Would wish to go to our van.
Understood.
Oh, I know, Demi. There are people out there that...
Roger.
How do I put this? There's various different degrees of players. There are some I've met, like Nafs, for example. If you guys remember him, he was a very good PvP player because he honed his playstyle from just shit tons of King of the Hill. And just, murdering everyone he saw and develop the strategies to, get people. And that can be applied to the AI very easily. And then there's players, for example, I brought this up, and if you guys follow War Games Inc., you might have seen this last Sunday night. But there was a guy on his own, a PV2, so a new guy in the 506th, and the Zeuses wanted to spook him. So, Brewer, aka War Games Inc., he told one of his co-Zeuses, hey, I want you to remote control this guy and just spook him. So shoot at his left and shoot at his right. And we proceed to watch an AI get remote controlled, shoot a full magazine at the dude's feet. The dude didn't even notice till the second half of the magazine was going. Then he turned his gun and full autoed into the guy. And this was at a range of about 5 or 6 meters. But he missed all of his shots too. And it became a reload war, and then both players, the AI had strict orders not to kill him. Actually, no, he would better TP'd over here. But the poor PV2 was like missing all of his shots. And yeah, accuracy went to 0% for both guys. So Dimmy, who is a friend of mine, he does bring up a good point about, some... I completely forgot the point. I'm sorry, I'm so scatterbrained right now. Yeah, but, some players just don't have the skill level. And that is a lot more common than abusive Zeuses. But my point is, if you know your player base is dumber than a sack of bricks, then you don't. It's actually beneficial, I would argue, because that means you can spawn less AI on the server. You can set the AI values to be a lot lower if they still want to kill like hordes and hordes of players, because you can set the AI so low, especially with VCOM and stuff. Any AI mod, you can go so low that the not even the players will do anything. Hold on, I gotta. I hate how my screen flashes like I'm having dyslexia or something. Like, that's gonna give someone a seizure. It looks even worse because it's literally like causing a white texture glitch. At least on the stream, it looks like it's just flashing white. But on the actual game footage, it's making everything flash like a little white like hue. It just looks so weird. But yeah, if they see a bunch of smoke coming from a base.
Roger.
So sometimes units get stickied in the sense that if he was placed in the mission file, so I had to leave and then go back into him and adjust him. But now I got this fic coming out. But all I'm saying is you just need to balance the op and communicate with your players, and then play a few ops, especially on the ground with them, see where they are, and then, you know, just Zeus for them accordingly. It's not hard. You just gotta actually work with your people, you know? And I've met plenty of Zeuses that have forgotten how to do that. In my opinion, Luton 09 fell apart because he forgot to do that. Even though we literally begged him to. And we would force him in meetings so he could. And it just never happened. I think they forgot about Lanson here. He got shot by the Vic and no one's moving up to him. So hopefully whoever's squad leading takes note of that. And looks like Outcast got shot to shit in that spray as well. Yeah, just a mess. Yeah, Dimmy, how are you doing, by the way, man? It's been a while. I mean, I would say after you came back from basic, we haven't really talked that much. And it's mostly my fault. I haven't reached out. It's like Railbert found Lance and pulled him out. That's good. Outcast has unfortunately died. But yeah, with Outcast dying, I forgot to tell these guys this was a 2-life operation, so... If I forgot to tell them it was a 1-life op, I would waive it at this point, but, you know, if it's 2-life, it's 2-life. So I'm maneuvering this guy away because he's getting shot at. We'll go from there. Alrighto, Dimmy. As long as you're doing okay. I mean, heck, if you survive Corona, then you can survive anything right now. That's the big fear. As someone that's living in the United States, I'm a little terrified right now because I've got my last semester to do. 4 classes left. One I've already completed online, but it won't count until the semester ends. One that's purely online, one that is late nights, and there's only like 19 other people, but we have a big classroom so we can all social distance. And then one, which is my capstone, like the top class you gotta take that like takes everything you learned and, you know, makes you discuss it. Like it's basically a massive like seminar class, but there's 50 people in it, and we're in one of the smallest rooms on campus. I don't wanna do that. You know, like, I don't want to get sick. I hate being sick, but I also don't want to push off my future anymore, but just, you know. I just don't want to deal with it. So anyway, VCOM is causing some of these guys to run up. Now, Fox, I think he's using his Bulldog scope to shoot at a few stragglers that are coming up. It looks like the tracers were bouncing in there, so it would be hard for me to adjust an angle on that, but... I mean, if he is the only one shooting... We're just going to spray up there. Wear a fursuit the first day? Yeah. Look away if you have epilepsy, because this... Like, I'm looking at the OBS view, and it's a little better, but... Like, it's literally causing the trees right now to go all granule and, like, blackish. It's just so bad. I'm looking at OBS. I'd rather have the OBS effect than what I'm actually seeing. Ugh. Yeah, I'm just spraying up there. Yeah, these guys are about to do a really good flank on this vehicle, which is good. I'm actually kind of happy the AI are using the... Never mind. Never mind. I was like, oh, they're going over the bridge. They're actually getting there. No, they're just... Yeah. So Sniper Wolf just ran up, killed my gunner. Very good call there, as expected from, you know, a T5. One of the best players in this game I know. So he's trying to... I think he got the other gunner too. Yeah, so... a good lockdown there. This guy's hanging his arm over, I guess, to better stabilize his... I don't... AI. AI are perfectly awesome, perfectly wonderful, and, yeah, they know exactly what they're doing. Meanwhile, this guy's floating on the bridge. Now we're gonna go around and give these guys a little bit of the 411. My accuracy trash, or did that guy have good body? Oh, no, he had UNSC body armor, that's why. Yeah, so I crippled him in Shadow there, but with the new, with the Ace update that happened last week, not the Ace mod, but the Ace compatibility for Optray, I've noticed the body armors are a lot more fair, especially with limb damage. Because it used to be that the body armor would just cover everything, but now it's actually balanced accordingly, which is pretty nice. I really hate it when they do that, where they just kind of stop and look at me. I'm like, hey, look, there's the first car. Oh, there's the second car. And they just, ran me over.
Did you check, boys?
And you gotta give players credit, you know. When you give them a place where they can perform, they will perform quite well. So anyway, they're starting to move on to the next one. I'm going to just send another Vic. We're going to do the APCs, because I haven't really sent a lot of APCs, but by now, that would be the main thing that they're sending. But the UNSC is not really going to care. And then we can start deleting bodies. I like to delete my bodies manually. I know there's plenty of garbage cleanup scripts that do it, but I prefer it this way because I have nightmares of old Luton 09 ops where he did have a garbage cleanup script, and twice I needed to kill an enemy Vic. Well, I had no AT. I recalled, hey, 5 minutes ago I shot this dude with AT. First time I went back for it, the body was cleaned up. Second time I went back for it, second time this happened, I literally ran up to the body, and right before I hit the I button... No, it wasn't right before. Right when I hit the I button and I literally had my cursor on the rocket launcher to drag it to my inventory, body got cleaned up. And I had no AT, and everyone died again. So I prefer, because of that, because of playing on the ground and dealing with body deletion scripts, I prefer to delete the bodies manually. Ah. I don't know much about rebranding for YouTubers and Twitch streamers. Personally, Liru's gonna be the last internet username I rock.
Alpha.
That was a little dangerous for Fred there, but they were just detting those Vics. So they have engaged this prison. I'm gonna go ahead and send a second vehicle for QRF. I thought about rebranding after Liru when I settled on it in mid-June, and then a few weeks later that Wolf Girl With You thing came out. I thought about just going, screw it, let me change it to something else. I've also thought about changing out from OpChan to something else, but I don't really care that much. You know, like, I don't mind I'm associated with that. Because people can make their own conclusions, read between the lines, do whatever they want. These guys already run over and get the box? Yes, they did. Okay, so this group, meanwhile, there's the radio box. That'll give them free lawn ranges. But, you know, if... I'm Liru. I Zeus. It's what I do. I love putting the shotgun guy there and just blasting the shotgun down Main Street. It's so fun. I'm a spaz, exactly, and it kind of fits me. So, that's how we do it. Why'd Loot No 9 stop Zeusing? I can't give you the specifics. All I can say is he ditched about 80% of his players back in VG in 2016, and though that's the player base that ended up transferring to TSB, and we still have people from that time. But he left to make BSO, and I remember I chatted with him one time, like a year later, and he did mention that he was just kind of getting bored of Zeusing. Yeah, so all of those went into his chest. Even though I hit his, like, shoulders and stuff, the vest still technically covers it. If I wanted to knock him out, I could have either aimed for his head or hit him in the legs. It's like playing Tarkov. Oh, Lance Beans. Oh, so the last prisoner I had died to a shotgun blast, so they're lucky that that didn't happen right there as well. But he just apparently got bored of it. Personally, if I were to speculate, I think he just got done with Zeusing as a whole, and the difference between getting bored and being done with it was, you know, he used to be the top name in Zeusing. He was the best, and then not only myself, but a few others overtook him in, like, 2018. He just, well, it's like, stopped putting the effort into it. So, I don't know. That's what I would speculate as, but the only person that's gonna know those answers are him. Yeah, now he makes Warhammer 40k lore videos that a lot of other people... Clean up a bit of waterlogged, high-powered radio. They're just gonna have to drive the Vic around, is what I'm trying to force them to do. Are you correcting my spelling? Yeah. Best. Yes, you're paying what you need?
Yes, my great individual person. He needs the full arsenal because he has a kit already made or something from previous mission.
Okay, you see this box? You don't. Now you do. You have 20 seconds.
Oh.
20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12,
36.
Boom. Get back here. Get back here. I'm gonna Mario stomp you. Whoa. I'm gonna use something bigger. Oh, the car. The car. Alright, you little plebs, go play the op.
I was gonna sit here and wait for people. I'm gonna take Dragon. We're probably gonna go find more vehicles and bring them back.
I mean, there is a marked off-road that can go get collected if you want to go be an errand boy.
Sorry. No, having things dropped on my head make me so sick.
I'm sorry to hear that. You probably got that checked out. I don't know what voice I did. It was a mix of them. All to the power of Skyrim music.
Fantastic. You're helping me get to the
Yeah, I've thought about... there's stuff I want to do with VR. There's more unboxing videos I want to do. There's... I don't even know what else. There's cooking videos I want to make when I have my own place, but, you know... Arma's... just with how innovative I keep making things in order to keep it as fresh as I can... it's where I'm left at, you know? And I wouldn't have it any other way, because this is where my passion is. Do I still see myself doing something like this in 5 years? It's gonna really depend on Arma 4 and how everything else goes. God, 5 years. I'll be in my late 20s. I don't know. We'll just take it as we go, but if I can find another game that, you know, lets me do stuff like this, and we find a player base that lets us work like this, then yeah, why not? Oh yeah, there will be an Arma 4, but it's not going to be seen till about 2022, which technically in about 2 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Lord, I've debated taking Op-Chan, turning her into some weird VR thing, and then just playing games as that. And that should get me all of the views, right? I can have my audio guys splice my voice so I sound like a chick. And we can just roll with that, because why not? Yeah, righto, Demi. Thanks for dropping by. I just, I don't know if I can play any other ops outside of the communities I'm already a part of, because I need to catch up on my work from all the project stuff I've scheduled, and it's been a pain in the butt. Just don't ERP in the private room. Nah, that'll cost extra. No, so let me tell you guys how it is. Let me tell you how it is for Arma 4, okay? Arma 4 is literally being tested right now through DayZ. DayZ was a massive infusion engine test to set up the framework for Arma 4. Okay? Now I can't... Actually... Was I supposed to say that? Okay, I might have just did something that I wasn't... I might have just said something I wasn't supposed to say. So we're gonna all forget I said that. So, hypothetically... Hypothetically... Alright, let's... I just went, wait a minute, hold on. I don't think I was supposed to say that officially. So, hypothetically, okay? Yeah. That's what was supposed to happen. It's okay. It's alright. We don't have to... Don't worry about it, kids. It's...
Friendlies inside.
Upstairs.
It's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank. But my point is, DayZ with the infusion engine is like a draft of what Arma 4 is, just to see how things go, you know? So, with that said...
Someone bring us the
Vic. On the way.
I'm gonna send these infantry groups back.
On the way.
I'm gonna have this guy go regroup with those dudes over there.
Roof clear.
Oh, it just got super dark. Oh, because it's about the thunderstorm. Let me get the light on for my office. Whoops. There we go. Just have to back my chair up, get up, lean to the left, and there's my light.
Van up here. Let's get out of here.
Dying.
Yeah, no, Daisy runs way worse than Arma 3. That's
DCing. Just FYI.
that's a given. Sorry, now I'm just having weird hiccups. But it's all basically just a test run for them to build Arma 4. But you got to understand, they're going to build Arma 4 from the ground up. So with all of that, it's going to take them a few years. Now, I was told one of the plans that they were trying to do is third quarter 2022. However, since I received that information, I have noticed that for their Vigor project, they've been putting a lot more resources into that, and also DayZ itself has kind of fallen apart. So it's probably going to be even later than 2022. But I'm going to have to ask my source. So we'll see. We'll see. But until then, I'm going to keep making Arma Ops. I'm going to keep making my stuff better. We have a I will say this. 2029 was the best year for Arma 3 modding because so many projects got off the ground. You know, they were announced before that year, but 2029 was the year where a lot of projects got optimized and made really well. Specifically, Optray, Warhammer 40k, and IFA. Like, those are the years just it all exploded. 2029, sorry, 2019. 2019, jeez, I'm an idiot. Okay. I'm a spaz. I'm coming in. Yeah, so in 2029, guys, that's when Arma 4's modding community will explode, okay? Getting my years wrong. I'm sorry. Also, I might be a time traveler. Ah, shit, but I just told you guys all the stuff in the future. All right, so here's the deal. I will also say this. Your FBI agents that are all assigned to you, they've been notified. Spend your last 48 hours well, because now we gotta fix the time hole I just created, and it's gonna get messy. So, if you don't mind, could you also, like, have a tarp under you? Just make cleanup a little easier. But don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Anyway, this is now my last stop I'll ever make, and yeah, I hope you guys had fun. Aviation, you never want to start Zeusing. What you want to start with is going to a community and playing on the ground with them. Find a good community that you enjoy playing with in general, and then from there, start Zeusing for them. Because, in my opinion, if you go to a place and decide, yeah, I'm going to Zeus for them, like right off the bat, you're not going to be a good Zeus. Because it takes time for you to learn how the community does stuff, how they operate, and their likes and dislikes. And the only way to really get that information is to play on the ground with them. Why do I have two dudes? It's because you're stuck in a building. Cool.
Understood.
What you want?
Oh.
Why you pin me?
We got the prisoner back. What does it unlock?
Cool. It unlocks stuff for next week.
Oh, yeah, cool. That sounds good. I didn't know if we get it now or if we get it next week. That's fine. Thank you.
That's fine. No problem.
Yeah, just quickly resupply and then we'll go do some fucking recon or something.
Isn't this peaceful?
Yeah, just do it.
Do I have any recommendations for communities?
So don't worry about medical stuff. Like,
Really depends on what you want to play. There goes Tumbleweed's internet again.
move him to the middle.
Do I have any Zeus training videos? Not really. I gotta make some, but all in due time.
Both prisons are cleared, yes.
I'm thinking about when I do, whatchamacallit, for my next batch of Saturday ops, just to get myself back into the rhythm. I'm probably going to talk about all the recent projects, so development for things like Ravage, Vanderson's Apocalypse, some INIDB2 stuff, and then we can do Golden Rule 2 and continue on with the Zeusing.
Alright, guys, I guess base the intro now.
So now you're hearing them on long range trying to communicate. There's still one group back here that got that cash. They're taking their sweet time. Oh, yeah, no, so for the Apocalypse mod, you have to read into it, because if you leave everything by default, you're gonna get mauled by a pack of feral dogs, and it's funny as hell.
When you're ready, hop on.
Also, if you leave the Stalker AI on, his preset for the Stalker AI, like, those things will schwack you.
The management.
That might be a different vehicle. They might have made it back or something.
Would join my
Oh,
group.
they actually got the other one. I think they.
Get the prisoner out of here.
Yeah, I'm unloading him. Oh, he's out. Where the fuck did he go? So the Jeep I saw is gone. That's
it.
red.
Where are we putting prisoners?
I don't
Just
know.
somewhere, I guess.
Radio check 6.6.
Yep.
We don't actually need splints, right? Do we need them?
So because everything's automated, I can just unhide the arsenal, and I'll say this to stream guys, if I disappear...
I assume you're on 66.6 battery head on.
I've been
Then...
nominated
oof.
to be the little squad leader. Oh.
But I'm gonna quickly cut the recording and restart the recording, because I'm an idiot that records an MP4, and if my power goes out, then the MP4 gets lost, so...
I don't know, something.
Jump back into the
I would wait for Dave.
Fail basic English. I mean, why would I fail basic English? Wait a second.
We're not gonna get lost.
But I fail basic English all the time. I might be an imposter, because I would have just failed basic English in the beginning. It's not looking good for me.
Bravo. That's right.
Yeah, grab actual one and just pull us in.
Grab one, jump in, Vic.
Everybody get in that second one. It's got FedEx. Get the fucking FedEx. Go get FedEx
Got
now.
FedEx in the other one.
Praise the Lord, I have waited. Such a competent.
By the way,
Teleport Melon Eyes up to this vehicle.
What the fuck is
Did you?
FedEx?
Yeah, but
60 check.
60, take a brand spanking new radio.
60 check? Ah, that didn't take.
Oh my gosh, guys, I'm not even wearing my pink underwear and green robe. I'm actually just wearing standard PJs. I don't think I'm the real Liru.
You do when you.
But
speaking
maybe I am the real Liru, and the Men in Black just wiped my memories to make me think I'm not the real Liru, to make me more controlling, to be subservient to them. The plot thickens. Oh no. Oh no, what am I doing? My hand's moving against its own. No, that's something the real Liru would never do. Ah! I'm enjoying this way too much, I'm sorry. Anyway, they're going down here to clear out this marksman tower. It was an objective from last week. Oh! My Boo's calling. Yes, Boo?
Speakers. Whistle Wolf. You got speakers on.
What? Yes, dear?
If any more wolves join the convention,
Hi, Boo. How are you?
we're gonna have to start calling it a convention.
What do you mean? What? How do you know about the pink undies?
I just switched it up.
Send
Anyway, I'm probably not going to be able to come
now.
just because I got the flash flood warning and it's
Now it's
Short
on
range.
poor.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, my power could cut out at any time, but
Where are the speakers?
how did you know about the pink undies?
5.
Don't worry about it.
What do you mean, don't worry about it?
Don't worry about it.
I am going to worry about it. That's...
Why are you worried about it?
I'm worrying about it.
What?
How do you know?
You're not part of my squad.
Isn't
What do you mean, magic?
Understood.
Yeah, 60 check.
Magic.
Good, Jack.
They got Bloodwing too. No!
Lovely, lovely.
Alright, Boo. Well, I gotta cook the duck tonight, though, so...
Everyone in the,
Yeah, okay, that's okay. You and
Because we have
Fred
FedEx.
are
You can on short range. Yay.
Yep, I wouldn't want you to, wait a second.
Anyway.
How dangerous?
I never found the additional thing for the microdata, but then I've never looked too hard.
Notification that my phone started screaming at me. It's life-threatening.
Oh, yeah, no, we wouldn't want to do that now, would we?
Yeah, probably not.
Hmm.
No. I'm like right in the cusp between Gen and evil, and you also like, I kind of want to die, but like not really.
1 second.
Oh god.
Yes, it is. All right, Boo. Well, stay safe. Text me. Send nudes.
Talk to you later.
I didn't hear a no. Bye. Hey, guys. She didn't say no. Who knows? Yeah, that's Lee. What? So that confirms it's me. Okay, I see how it is. I'm gonna get my frickin' Skyrim music back then. Alright. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. I see where the priorities lie here. Let me quickly also adjust a few things on my computer. Wow. Like, that's actually some serious thunder outside. It's very, very frightening. Galileo. Liru's real, the Bloodwing's fake. No, I'll know if the Bloodwing's fake if she actually sends me. If she actually does it, then I know that's the fake Bloodwing. You heard the thunder through my mic. Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. Wow, there's a bunch of debris. Oh, shit, I'm gonna have to clean all that out of my pool. Oh, well. It can be therapeutic. Bloodwing is only with real Liru. So, does that mean I'm the fake Liru? No, this is getting as convoluted as... What's that awesome movie with lovely Leonardo DiCaprio? Inception. This is getting to Inception levels of depth. Why? Why is it so convoluted? You thought I'd been black-bagged, but I was here the whole time. Which means the original story about me taking on the 2 MIA agents was true. Oh, awesome. But, Boo, if you're still here, I'll send you pictures of the duck. Here, would you guys like to see the duck I'm gonna cook tonight? I can put it on Twitter while I'm at it. Screw it. No! Okay, that's the real Bloodwing, because yes, the real Bloodwing would be cruel enough to convince me. There was this one time back in college where I was drunk, and she tried to convince me I wasn't real, and I broke out crying. So no, stop pulling that shit on me. That makes the bad memories come back. God damn it, that's the real Bloodwing. This is the same woman that while I was laying in my bed at night, she came into my dorm room with her chair and then put the chair on top of me and sat on it and just stared at me. That was a good one. What do you mean, no, Liru, it's not your fault? Chow, what do you mean by that? The last 3 of my brain cells are boiling on the number of conspiracies. Ah, now she's being abusive. That's how we know she's real. Ay. Now, if you guys really wanted to screw with me, you would completely disregard Bloodwing's existence and convince me that I made it all up and it's part of my, like, gig as a streamer. God, that would hurt. Why did I give you all that idea? I'm committing... should really think before I speak, now should I? Anyway, let's go back to the operations. What is real? Well, I know what love is. It's baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. So I think these guys just drove up to that off-road to see if it existed. They're going to go up to this objective, but I've replaced it with UNSC dudes. And it is nighttime, which means ODST dudes will show up if it goes loud. Where's the Vic? Why'd the Vic disappear? That's so weird. Bloodwing, I'm not in a coma. Honey, if this was a coma, I wouldn't want to wake up, because you're my everything, girl. Now I'm sad. Now I want to cry. Why? This is not what a public streamer should be doing. I should be talking about the operation. Shut up, Chow! I'm really a millionaire. Okay, money cannot buy the grade of woman Bloodwing is, okay? Trust me, I have met plenty of people in my time. And it is very, very hard to find someone on the caliber of her. Grounders, I don't even know what this operation's about anymore. We've just gotten so devolved. I've just been talking about my feelings instead, which... Honestly, isn't that what most major Twitch streamers do? They just don't care about the footage and they just try to vlog it instead? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Well, I don't want to go find Bloodwing IRL right now because there's a flash flood warning, which is why she's not coming to meet tonight. And lightning just hit my backyard. Not sure if you can hear that thunder, but yeah. Awesome. Cool. There's no fire that I can tell, but yeah. I'm not a thought, though. Dang it, Ramirez, you're right. Well, at least Bloodwing's giving me nice symbols. I'm a reverse thought, okay? How would that work? If a thought is just a thought in people's minds, then a reverse thought is someone that gives all of their attention to a single Doesn't that make me a simp? But she loves me back. So isn't that just a healthy relationship? I don't know. I've lost my way. I made the real Zeus and the IRL server mad at me because I'm going too deep in the meta. We're too deep in the Matrix, Neo. Liru just simping his girlfriend of what? 6.5 years? Over 6.5 years. Yep. You caught me. I simp my own girlfriend. I buy her things and I give her my monies. Oh, and I give her love and affection, expecting nothing in return. And oh my god, I'm not sure if you heard that, but that literally made my freaking monitor flash. What the fuck? I thought I just lost power again. Whoa. Real Zeus is mad at me. Whoa, that just caused, I think, like a power surge. Holy crap. Real Zeus, no, I'm sorry. Please stop being mad at me. I mean, this would make sense, though, because Bloodwing is Greek. And Bloodwing is really sexy, so it's quite possible... Oh! Up. Oh! Whoa! My other monitor just lost power. Whoa, we're having some power surges here. I hope that doesn't kill my computer. It's okay, baby. We got you power surge guarded, so you can survive one. Ooh, yeah, no, Zeus is mad at me. Zeus is mad because I banged his daughter, I think. Woo! Okay. Wow. Yeah. Oh, the Matrix is breaking down. Yeah. It's not Zeus, it's Bloodwing. The world has been controlled by Bloodwing for the entire time. Oh, man. You're the real god? Are you telling me I am in a sensual, loving relationship with a god? Then I'm set. Awesome. Awesome. Whew. Explains the 2020. 2020 has just been one mess of a year. Hot damn. Hey, Modadick, don't delete this VOD, by the way, and go tell all the other people, all the other mods, not to delete this VOD in case my computer or the internet dies. God isn't Morgan Freeman? I know, it's just been the biggest bamboozle. Apparently God is Bloodwing. I'm on 5-0, right? Yeah, so I will be able to hear their communications if they decide to give any.
RTB, we'll get shit organized, we'll probably attack in the day.
Hello, my people.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up,
Reader,
people?
what was the stuff we got from the two prisoners, Liru?
It unlocks cash missions next week.
Okay.
Both of them?
Yep, 2 separate things.
Okay.
Makes sense. Bandages.
Bloodwing's a true manifestation of Slanesh. That would explain why she's irresistible.
Which you aren't, okay.
I'd better wait for them and then hit the HQ building.
Yeah.
Because we are not going to do that with this squad and Recon alone.
Well, I mean,
Yes,
you
we're...
Modadick, it's okay. I'll reset the Matrix to take that NDA breach out.
And geared people as well.
Auntie, no. Don't turn against me, too. Come on.
Got left there,
Please.
like 45 minutes?
The men in black will get me. It's all a conspiracy. This is why I love being a streamer. It's just so fun. It's so fun to mess with you guys. Not like maliciously mess with, just, you know, we're all messing around, you know? It's fun. Because there's a good chance my power is gonna cut again. But this time the real men in black will show up, and then I won't come back. And then Bloodwing will have a replacement Liru to love her, and maybe he'll do a better job than me.
I don't know.
What a sim. Oh, wow. Wow, okay, I see how it is. Mr. M in black.
That's why I need to grab a map.
We should just have a kidnap Liru op again. Those were fun.
Would be
Because we had a kidnap Liru and Bloodwing op, too. Bloodwing will handle my funeral.
There's long-range radio backpacks on this one.
She is the sole beneficiary of the life insurance policy.
Do we have more?
Try to grab them out of the fucking arsenal.
I'll have a look. From what? What? Oh, can't grab RPGs. Like I said, I only have one left. One was used in a Hornet.
What's Bloodwing say?
It was Worth. It was Worth, but it's still I might grab a long range actually. Here, you know what? Just so I don't lose anything important, I'll put this on the ground.
Yeah, long range is over.
There's 2 of them scouting out that base, and then there's a group of them coming up here. I think they're scouting it out too, or waiting for reinforcements, because they're still ways away, so there's no way they're getting scouting data from there.
It's just a little less than the one. It's very little. It's a minor.
We're at about the 90-minute mark for the operation, so.
T what now? T-tar.
We'll see things get wrapped up soon.
It's in the arsenal, so it's not that very important.
Oh, okay. It's a wet nail.
Damn, that flashlight is good.
Alright, so normal time should come back up in...
Thank you, I was using...
probably 20 minutes, it'll be daytime again. So I'm waiting to see if these guys are going to move, or if they're going to wait there for the other group. One group's back, just from that one mission, and then 2 guys are reconning out that, so... we're just waiting it out, seeing how things go. Oh, right, Bloodwing's still at her job. Oh, they came to me while she was actually at work. Oh, that's so nice. I forgot she works for a living.
People using standard...
I didn't even realize that.
I hope so, they're on 50.
Bye, boo.
No, they're on 60. I don't know if anyone's on command, though.
So the moral of the story, guys, is get yourself someone that will support you. regardless of what you do. All right, but also that's smart enough to pull you out of situations that you shouldn't be supporting. You know what I mean?
I'm just gonna skip the Charlie. Got a group of probably about 10 guys at base.
Get yourself that other half, that other puzzle piece.
Can you hear me on this way?
And you'll be set for life. As long as you don't treat it for granted or mischerish it or misplace it or abuse it. You know, don't be a bad boo. Be a good boo.
We're about to do the
But everyone always makes mistakes too, so just be mindful of that.
Hey, firm, do you feel like you'll need assistance or are you good?
Yeah, we might need assistance.
There are vehicles there, so.
Also, you guys have
So there's a few cash boxes in here, one for bigger backpacks and one for like UNSC grade grenades, which is down there.
AP's 2 shot.
AP's 2 shots.
For at least for the policemen.
Were you able to get more ammo?
So I know we're joking, I know we're having fun, but I legitimately just looked at my doorway for a second after I saw that pop up, so you know what, maybe we should stop. Maybe we should relax for a bit, alright, and just get back into the operation streaming and pretend none of that happened, okay? Oh, great. Someone renamed them. Yep, okay. Yes, sir. I will keep my mouth shut, sir. I will neuralize everyone at debrief, sir. Thank you. Out.
Oh, driving a FedEx.
Thank you, Mogan. We're trying.
I
think they're doing a good job, but it is starting to get into day as the sun's coming up, so ODSTs will be offline again. I think maybe because they know there's UNSC up here, they spotted some. I don't see any map markers, though. I think they were just waiting for the other... Yeah, they don't know that anyone's up there that's of that
Boy, that
group,
shit's so far away.
We'll see how things go. Apply the Class A amnestics. I would love to do an SCP style op. It's just, I need to look into some scripture.
Radio check 66.6.
If you hear... Ramirez, honestly, if you hear the drone, it's already too late. Let's be honest.
Are you here?
Does anyone...
Yeah, getting harassed by MIB. What's up?
Fair enough. I was just saying, what we got left time-wise, about 40 minutes or so?
Oh, am I gonna have to pistol it?
You've got... When's the next stop? Not till like 7, right?
Yeah, it's a bit.
Yeah, you got time. Hey, if you want, you can do the storage depot, and then we can call it if you want. I don't care.
I'd like to get that base done, personally.
Do what you want. You got time. You got like an hour, hour and a half.
Doable?
Then we got plenty of time, yeah.
Last net second, sorry, I was certain someone will Liru.
You can try this out.
Nah, drones rotated. We use satellites
currently
now.
at base,
Great.
so if we rushed it, would probably be 7 minutes or so.
What do you think those lightning flashes are?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, shit, Mod. You're right.
Hey, firm. Well, if we come help you...
I'm gonna have to watch the recording back to see what I said.
And fucking raid the HQ,
Maybe it'll give me a
concerned with the
clue.
HQ, not vehicle depot.
Hey, firm, if you want us, we can just I can just pull back right now. And
All a conspiracy theory.
Want to do that?
Personally, I'd rather do that, because if we do the vehicle depot, we've got an hour and a half left. So we get the HQ, get that clear, and then if we have time left, do the storage depot instead of cutting us short for the base, because the base is more important.
Oh, they don't want to do it that way because this is... Oh...
Look at the weapon I have, bro.
Go back away there.
Hey, firm, we'll probably stage.
I'm not going to reveal the order of operations here because they can watch this back and see it, but...
With them, the base is more important than vehicles because we have enough vehicles at the moment, so their alpha's pulling back down here. We're going to clear that out.
Gonna
and then if we have
cause
time
a
at the end, we'll get the
major
vehicle
issue.
depot. I don't see the point in getting more vehicles when we're already doing okay.
Yeah,
so I'd rather get the base clear.
Wouldn't all those vehicles be tagged vehicles though?
Oh, some of them are civilian. It's an impound. But,
Civilian vehicles are good to grab.
Alright, let's see. How do I want to...
I know that, but look at an NC position, so it's like, aren't all those going to just be warthogs and marshals that are tagged?
What I was thinking was staging somewhere on this northeast side. Basically, the side.
Here's how I'm going to make my quote-unquote trigger. There's recon guys up there, so it's A-okay. Air vehicles...
I recommend the force line.
We could probably stage somewhere around here. Fucking 0.
That always causes a little lag spike.
Oh god, my game crashed.
Yeah.
Back.
Oh,
I'm gonna
we're
save my
okay.
kid.
We're...
Save your
And
kid.
save your kids quickly, people.
Liru. Moxie's gone.
Oh no, he's dead.
God damn it, Liru.
It is so framey, and it's really annoying.
Go and steal his shit. I am guard.
Was that recon? No, it wasn't.
Hey, back off.
Back the fuck off. Leave.
Stop playing, bro.
Box of shit, don't steal.
Talk to me, bitch. I'll steal your shit.
You can save it in the regular arsenals, bro.
The guy behind you.
Oh, bro.
Oh no.
Yeah, you can still save your load in the regular arsenal, bro.
Why are you not hiding?
Need a big arsenal, bro.
Should have night vision on the thermal now.
Nope, I have not. Unless you...
Alright, we're gonna have to do this a cheesy way.
For Moxie. He had a sudden stroke.
I have nothing.
What happened there was Thanos, instead of snapping everyone, gave everyone an aneurysm. Some people died, some people didn't.
I can just fly it attached, it's fine. Because the UNSC are gonna swarm that position anyway, but I gotta fly it over there.
Send in Goat Team 6.
No, because the Covenant thing, when you spawn it in, it lags the hell out of the server. Even it lags in Eden when it goes in. But yeah, don't worry, it works. Notch, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. If I missed any subs, by the way, guys, let me know. Otherwise, I hope you keep enjoying the operations. And I hope you get a kick out of this one.
Yep, it's gone.
Alright, Alpha, this is Charlie to die. Just waiting for a couple of people to get back in from that DC, and then we'll move north to Charlie stage.
Confirm. Alpha's gonna be going over to Bongo marker.
Oh, but they didn't see it! Oh, you
Jermaine?
suspects!
I'm gonna take your shit, Moxie.
Oh.
Take it.
It's this that died.
There's a tree.
There goes the tree.
Lear, what are you doing?
Hmm?
What are you killing everything?
Whatever you're doing, Lear, is destroying the base.
I'm
We've lost
concerned.
We've
There
lost
goes
our
our
tree.
cover.
I didn't do that.
I don't know
Who
what's
the fuck does
doing
it then?
Stuff's
the
just
wizard.
randomly collapsing then. We've lost a building and 3 trees.
Wait, we lost a building?
Building,
Yes.
we lost a tree.
There was a building over to the north. Right here.
Oh, what?
Covenant cloaking technology, clearly. They've brought in mini spires.
That's why I crashed then. Alright.
It was a hologram. We deployed it there so it looks more realistic.
ODST propaganda. I don't know.
Is there another person in yet or no? Okay, hit her here. Okay, join up and when you get a sense.
Yeah, so Vic's coming back.
She just looted around.
Alright, so that's gonna turn into a site.
That was my original body, so I was able to
That's
just get my
fine.
camera off of it.
I cannot believe, because I thought they had their angles down, so it looked like they were, one was scouting south, one was scouting right, but instead they just had them in here and they're just talking and chilling. Ah. I can set up a custom smoke pillar to go higher, but I'm not gonna do that.
Anyway.
No, that would be C7 explosives.
The only thing I can possibly do is get some pelicans.
Ready for orders. Awaiting orders. Ready for orders.
And send them down, and maybe the players will notice those.
Understood. On the way. On the way.
But they're also moving out now. Oh my gosh, this... Dying. Oh, I know. But I would have rather, because this is the actual sinkhole. And you can hide this top texture, but then I thought, nah, you know, because then I would have had to texture the entirety of the inside with craters, and it's too much work. We'll see if they notice the 3 pelicans. Yeah, what I can also do is
Recon, this is Charlie. High copy 5-0.
I can say that happened. There's like an impact. Have these guys again. I'm gonna try to fly them over the players.
Alpha's almost that bongo marker about 2 flicks out.
Everyone would have felt that most of them are in VIX. Of course you did. Yeah, so they're not gonna see the pelican. I tried. But I don't think they're gonna get that trigger. That's unfortunate. Recon is terrible at their job. On the bright side, I don't have to spawn all the dead elite bodies around and stuff, but...
Alpha, this is Charlie. Be advised, reach Charlie stage marker at this time. Might move a little bit closer to base.
Oh, Barb, I've had similar big failures, but... Zeus scene's all about just working with what you got.
A bit more south into those trees. Well, correction, more east of the woods.
Good copy, Recon. Send message.
Wing at Recon staging, waiting for you guys to commence us all.
Wait one.
This isn't Recon. Recon would be like one dude sitting right here watching the base, another dude watching from a different angle.
We're just holding at Recon stage.
Like they would have had view of that thing, but
Hey, firm.
Sometimes the players just don't do what you want them to. That's okay.
Alpha's just gonna be dismounting at Bongo and then moving into the trees.
Because
That's the
Alpha
plan.
can't hear us, but Charlie can.
Hey, firm, you got
because we're on
ETA?
the short range.
ETA about minute or two.
Hey, firm, we know when you're there. We'll start moving towards base.
Hey, firm.
Well, roof might be too open for them, but, you know, at least from the
Do
windows.
you want to be up there, or do you want to be peeking out the front door? Which one do you prefer to be? Do you want to be peeking out top window, or do you want to peek out the front door?
But here's the thing. Another thing that's said about this, now that I'm going to have the UNSC go respond to that site, UNSC are not going to respond to this. They're going to let them die because instead I just showed that they're responding to that instead.
We'll go.
Fucking your tic-tac-toe.
Solid copy.
Alpha's at Bongo. You clear to move to in now.
No, Recon did their job. They marked everything and then...
We're going to engage once we see contact. We're 300 meters out and close.
I just think they're going to get confused and think that I'm not sending QRF in this mission while the mission's running, but in reality it's because UNSC now has something major to deal with. And I've already said countless times, and
Go
they've
upstairs
seen
now
that
and
the
line up the
players
shot
do
on the guy
not
in the
care.
tower.
Yeah, now they're getting in position. On the bright side, I'm feeling hungry. I'm gonna go fry up that duck breast after this. Since I don't have to wait for Bay to get off work, I can just enjoy it now. Barb, you wanna come over? I can fry up the duck breast for us.
Alpha's just holding for
What's the
Martin to get
best
position,
way to get AI to take off?
30 seconds.
What do you mean? Helicopters or planes? Because I know Global Mobilization now has a module that lets you set up anything as a runway. Even on like Arma 2 maps and stuff, you can still use that module and it just guarantees the AI will use it.
Alpha's marker accurate.
Sounds like a
Alpha's
date.
ready to push up,
Yeah, party at Liru's house. Why not?
Charlie's engaging.
Whew, I RC'd him and got shot in the face. Yeah, you didn't know about that, Barb? Oh, we were talking about last week. I guess you weren't in the channel. That's okay. I'm gonna stay in first person because third person cheating. I'm gonna try to minimize
Alpha's
that.
about to be across the road to the northwest here in a sec.
Got headshotted from the right. RC that guy. That's gonna make all these guys start moving around.
Yeah, Alpha's about to Alpha's about to enter the compound right now.
Recon team is entering compound from west.
He's got flanked from the left. Winter. Galil is... Galil was right there, not doing anything. That's funny. Now everyone I RC dies. And we have this very powerful emotional music as it happens. The fall of the PDF. Ooh, something just broke. Just sidestep my shots, man. That's it. Again, there was going to be a bigger fight, but I had to throw the UNSC card at something else.
Alpha, be advised, I'm not popping dropping that, they're gonna start sending Hornets.
So you want us back out now?
Apparently there might have been hostages in here, sweeping clear.
Hey, firm, I'll give my guys about 2 minutes, and then after 2 minutes, I'll pull them out.
Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to spawn some Hornets to spook them.
Sorry, scratch that, I read it wrong. It was basically, those up through next week, we complete the other shit. We're good to disengage if this is clear. Set demo and Vix.
They're going to head down there instead.
This is Recon to Alpha and Charlie. We're currently pulling up to the west. How copy?
Good copy, Recon.
Because the UNSC wants to deal with that instead of the PDF instead. So now they're just going to adjust things, and we'll go from there.
Alpha, we advise multiple demos set in site facility. Recommend you egress in the next mic and a half.
I could send those guys in as QRF, but nah. PDF is going to pretty much fade into nothing. And now for the next 5, no, it probably won't be in 5 phases. It'll probably only be 2 or 3. They'll then deal with the UNSC. So, good stuff. I don't think from this forest they're going to see the Hornets fly by. But...
Alpha, this is Charlie. We're thinking about just pushing up to the vehicle cache. Charlie's green.
Hey, firm.
I don't know, Recon, if you're good in ammo, but otherwise, man, I'll start heading towards up the vehicle cache. Just get some more eyes on. Oh.
Good copy. Gonna start moving up there now.
Yeah, so they're not going to get in visual range of that at all. I've got one last trick I can play. I only have 4 of these in this campaign, but just to show I mean business, I'm going to have this sweep around. But I think they're going to think that that's coming because they blew up the base, but in reality, it's for something else. Do the Pelicans have searchlights? Yes. You could always use a script to make them better, though, but it's besides the point. I'm just trying to give them a hint, but any hints I give are going to be misconstrued because of the chain of events. And I can't spell.
Just to confirm, you guys are up to hitting the vehicle depot, right?
Yeah, hey, firm, we're moving to vehicle depot, general location.
Hey, firm, got you, please.
Let's tab out real quick. Music got quiet. I hate it when the music gets quiet. There we go.
Oh, it's Charlie the Eyes phone route up now. Probably be up there in about 6 mics, 7 mics.
Hey, firm.
Alpha, be advised, enemy fast movers in the air.
Hey, firm.
Now we gotta be patient for them to move to that other position. So, how are you guys doing? Now we can generally have a chat without any crazy things going over.
So, my people are wondering, have you guys found anything at that marksman's tower or not?
Sorry, Alpha, say again?
What's Abraham making for us? What?
What's the stuff that you found at the marksman's tower? Did you find any intel, or just caches, or what?
Just down at the marksman's tower was one guy with a marksman's rifle. We did a smash and grabs, just grabbed what we couldn't left as QRF came in.
Affirm.
I don't know what you mean. Should I be concerned? Check the temporary event channel in Discord. All right. Second. Where's the temporary event channel? Oh, there it is. Oh, that thing? Oh, we put a meme in there, didn't he? Cack. Whatever. That's fine. So they're gonna go up to the vehicle storage yard. It's probably not gonna get dark by then. But I can possibly use this turret and possibly do fire support. So we'll see how things go. It's unlikely to at that range, though, because of the level of positions. And then the back turret, it would have good eyes if we were to RC it real quick. Yeah, it's limited. I think that that Corvette's pretty cool how they modeled it anyway. Oh, well to that. So be the Underhive. How you felt about Underhive and whether or not you wish to spend an inordinately large amount of time stockpiling weapons with them, with your fans or sometime. Wait, is Underhive, like, is that not a 40k reference? Is that like some sort of game? So I'm not gonna lie, I do not have the time to mess around these days. So much we have to build. Just letting the players come into view. They're going to the edge of the map. Yep, they're doing that glitch. Not really a glitch, it's more of just a limitation of features. But yeah, this is the one issue with them having the base in the middle of the map is all the objectives become more and more scattered to the far corners, so it just adds to a lot of transit time. It's a 40k reference, got it. At least the storm's also subsided. The winds have died down. Life returns to normal. Why did they dismount? That's a very far dismount point. If Charlie's already been here and dismounted, why is Recon... I think they've lost their position. Maybe they think they're further up, but they came up along that, so maybe they think that they're heading north. That's the only place where a power line is. Or no, it's rail track. That's rail tracks. But there's no other rail tracks up here. So where do they think they are? Just to show you. But there's no other rails here. I love how when I go over forest, you can hear the clicking of the sound file changing. But yeah, I have no idea where Recon thinks they are. But they're going to be very far back, unless they're thinking they have to deploy their vehicle that far back, in which case they're silly. Yes, I mean the backyard Zeus has calmed down, and I hopefully will not get killed today. Yeah, I don't know.
Alpha, it's Charlie, hookup.
Alpha's here.
Hey, firm, be advised with Charlie Paul, currently 014105. What's your ETA?
ETA about 30 seconds behind you, B.
Hey, firm, we'll shift them slightly closer, though.
And so they're running through an open field right now. Meanwhile, the rest of the infantry is already pushed up. They're bunny hopping through an open freaking field.
Alpha will go up to their dismount marker right now.
So since this position is controlled by the UNSC, they will send QRF to deal with it, but they'll be a little slower since their primary QRF has already been sent down south. Yeah, you're right. Reconning the rear, watching for. They're watching for Bigfoot. Bigfoot is armed to the teeth on planet Livonia, and he's gonna get him. So Recon is actually being a vanguard force instead. Why? Because I don't. On the bright side, since Budge heads are down, I can put their skill up a bit. UNSC should be a little better, right? But the real fear is this puppy when it comes back around.
Alpha, this is Charlie, shifting east, 300 meters out, moving in now.
Okay, from Alpha's moving right now. We're about to breach the wire.
Good copy.
I can put those dudes right there for QRF. Yeah, so like all these sheds they could hit without, like, I designed this to possibly be a stealth op if they bothered to check, but that's okay. Actually, Wolves, where's the AT? Because I don't see it.
Alpha's inside the walls right now. I'm starting engaging here in a sec.
Hey, firm, Charlie's on wall. We're gonna move in.
They don't have any AT.
Charlie's inside compound. Moving east.
It is.
It is.
It's real bad vibes from this place.
I'll move toward. I'm fucking off.
FBC. Alpha, be advised, may want to disengage here. I got fucking UNSC on pause.
So there are some vehicles here that do have AT capabilities. Audrey's pulling out his RPG. Misses. And in another minute or two, I'm going to send in UNSCQRF.
Alpha, this is Recon. How's it going down there?
Alpha just stole a couple of technicals of the civilian con.
Nice. We are currently at your vehicle position. Charlie's vehicle position. Should we bring your Charlie's up?
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead, send in a team by foot.
Copy that.
Because again, UNSC is busy dealing with something else right now.
Charlie, this is Recon.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
These guys are caught between a rock and a hard place. Snipers, I think, trying to keyhole some people. Meanwhile, did Winter get pinged here? No, he's still alive. We got reports of gunfire down there, so I'm going to go ahead and move the Vic up. Trees are evil. You're right to destroy them before they can even destroy you or your frames, Keck. So the gun said it was offline, so I just went to the gunner to quickly fix that. No, so the new guy was in there. Yeah, so that guy didn't clear his corner.
Recon to Charlie.
Oh, it's Frisk. Yeah, Recon just got here.
Recon to Charlie.
Roger that.
Winter trying to run for it. This Vic aggroed on him though.
Recon to Charlie. We're currently at Charlie. Vic, do you want us to move up anywhere to pick you guys up at Exfil, or how come? Recon to Charlie.
This is Charlie, we're disengaging southwest.
Enemy,
Copy that. Do you want us to move your Vic to you, or are you coming to your Vic?
Negative, leave it where it is. Pulling back to
Good, copy.
Alpha's friendly.
Okay, come on.
Not really saying much more.
Alpha, how you doing?
This is Alpha. Squad lead is down in there. We deaded some warthogs on the north side. We're on our way out.
I think it's 5 minutes.
Marshall in there.
We're able to get out like 4 civilian Vics and destroy 3 warthogs.
So I'm gonna RC these guys to turn them on. So that guy just shot him in the back as I was going into the RC. Oh, that was Ninja too. He's the guy with the ODST armor.
Affirm. Fucking Charlie lead copies. We're disengaging. We are not equipped.
But we saw fight of 8 civilian in the AO. That's fine, but we think the civilian might have been. Well,
hey,
we don't leave, but we decided to let's do it.
Alright, by now I am gonna get a Hornet in the AO.
Roger.
And we're going to deploy the tank.
Roger. On the way.
What? Let's see if I go to brief. Oh, the brief didn't initiate. Oh well. I know we looked at it before, so I think that's just a because it's already executed for us since we've been on the server once. But there is a difficulty tied to each, and hard either means really difficult or stealth.
Alpha is disengaging.
And it says that in the brief, so
Charlie's RTB. Recon, how you doing?
they just have to recon it properly. So the other tracker guy is still alive. He's just in here. I don't know where recon is. I don't know who recon is, actually. It might have been Ninja and Hadev, so they're probably down. They were trying to get a cache of supplies out, so, you know, they tried, but didn't really work out for them, I'm afraid. There are scripts that do EMP stuff. I know they exist. Alias has one, for example. Yeah, ODST armor guy, unfortunately, he's not gonna live with that armor. Yeah, they got 2 of the caches destroyed. They got some of the free vehicles out from over here. He lagged and it caused his Vic to flip. It happens. It's Arma. It's a shame Audrey missed that AT shot, because had he made it, that RPG could have disabled the gun. It wouldn't have killed the Vic, but it could have disabled the gun, and they could have then continued on this objective. And then maybe they would have found... It's not in here. I think it's in here. Yeah. It happens.
know you were there. I was over by the fucking the Camel Frisk building.
Yeah, no, Frisk, you turned the corner and got mowed down by a guy in a corner. Winter almost made that exact same mistake, but the LAV shot at him first. Anyway, I think we're going to wrap it up here. So if you have stuff that isn't part of those arsenals, feel free to go save it over to the east in that box. And we'll begin phase 2 next time.
Back to base, which means you died.
Yes, I know it. Yep.
Oh, also your recon is trash.
I know, right?
Am I the first vehicle of our lot to get back? Or was that
No. Wait, what?
That'd be them, wouldn't it? Lovely.
What?
Talking about.
Recon didn't call out the Covenant dropship that flew over their heads.
What?
So, remember how I said last week especially that, hey, when you attack the PDF HQ, UNSC is going to respond, right?
No.
UNSC didn't respond, right?
No.
No.
Covenant.
That's because Recon had a fucking Covenant dropship fly over their head, and I guess they didn't see it.
I guess they didn't see it.
But they did. God damn
So,
idiot.
Technically, we don't even know the Covenant's here.
Nope, you don't. But
No, because UNSC is really well.
Technically not, because there's 2 lives.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna recon an objective, maybe be in a room where you're actively reconning the objective instead of just going to a back closet, because Lamau.
I don't even know if you're talking about my fucking squad or not at this point, dude.
You read.
I mean, I tried to then, tip off a different group that was in a van, because I was gonna have 3 Pelicans fly over them to get to where things were going on. But then the van, last second, made a sharp right turn off on a different road. And they completely missed it. And alright, well, so much for that. Oh yeah, if you have something cool, go save your kit. If you have something that's, not cool, you can just get it next time. So. It's not going to disappear, it's just going to get super fucking fortified, and all the Covey tech is going to be taken.
Because we've got 2 technicals and
I found something cool.
Larry, copy on 5-0.
Yeah, what up?
Don't take it off a dead body, so that's like.
Hey, firm. The Arma gods at the train tracks decided they didn't like us. Or any kind of a slight boop so the engine works? Or is that a no?
I'm just.
Yeah, we know of that issue. Just.
Thank you, God.
Fuck, what do I want to say? Break. Don't go full speed on the, train track bumps on the road, because like in Tanoa, it will fuck up a van, and it's only the van that does that.
Yeah, firm. We'll do that in future. Thank you very much.
Hey, so why did your recon was 2 people? Why did they take a 15, 16 person van as their recon, Vic? Because now there's a random van somewhere in the AO.
If you want to save a kit, go over there. If you had anything special.
And it's not marked.
I had something special, but I lost My ODST gear.
Why you honking, dude?
Oh yeah, Ninja, you gotta clear your corners, man, because you turned into that hallway, started sprinting, and then got fatal funneled by the MG guy.
Oh, okay.
Major oof.
So I can run over.
Ninja,
Yes.
have you learned to clear your corners?
Yes.
Good, because it cost you instead of ODST gear.
I know. It pisses me off. Well.
A lot of people forgot to check corners today. I killed, in the first SWAT base you raided, I RC'd a guy on the top of the second story of a barracks building in the corner where the railing was there instead of the wall, so anyone who heard the shots could have then gone on the outside and shot me. But I domed 5 dudes in the head over the course of 30 seconds because people kept coming up there. I had one guy walk up the stairs, so I shot him. I had a second guy vault the window and then turn away from me, so I shot him. I had a third guy go through the doorway and I shot him. I had a fourth guy go through the doorway and I shot him too. No one went and bothered looking at that corner, so I just kept shooting people. And then the fifth guy I shot as he was coming up, and by then a sixth and seventh guy came in and shot me because I had fired my gun so many times.
I was looking up that stairwell. I'm like, oh my god, these guys are all fucking dying.
Or just remember to check your corners.
Remember to check corners.
I mean, I peeked the corner.
You think that dude got a raise for recovering stolen ODST equipment? He got a pat on the back. He definitely got a pat on the back. That's it,
Guy in
though.
the fucking back. Shot me in the back.
Anyway, if you want to go save your kit, go save your kit. Otherwise, get off my server. We'll end. We'll debrief in a few minutes when the last group gets here.
Hey, Liru, can you support something for me?
Can I what?
I've just got a question about the guy at the last objective that we attacked.
Yeah, the prisoner. Yeah, he was the hidden. If you rescue him somehow, you can unlock the PDF gear fix.
I called it, fucker. Yes.
See, here's the deal. If Audrey Hotto did not miss his AT shot on that honey badger, you probably would have been able to secure that position and rescue him, but he missed it, so. Oof.
Also, let me guess, if we attacked that base before we went and got the HQ, there wouldn't be UNSC there, correct?
No, there was still UNSC there the entire time.
No one's UNSC there the entire time? Even
Yep.
though it was a PDF? Oh, wow, okay.
Well, so, read the intel objective. Read it out loud. That objective was given to you by a prisoner who overheard it, so he didn't know who was actually guarding it. So it could have been either.
True.
I'll even open it for my chat.
I'm stupid brain.
Hey Liru, my game crashed. No one looted my body, right?
I don't know. I haven't been looking at bodies.
Fair enough, I was just wondering, because then I could probably just leave it for next stop. Won't worry about collecting stuff. It's basically my previous loadout bar, some extra stuff, some extra attachments.
It's all good.
So I'll just load out.
Next stop, I'm gonna load INIDB2 as a server mod and write a script that just accounts for gear. And it'll save gear on players every 5 seconds, and then save your thing as an INI file. And then,
Right, that's good.
yeah, like I won't have to do arsenals anymore. So that'll be the experiment for next week.
Well,
by the way, I never got.
But I lost my gear.
So when I got a full arsenal, I just reloaded my police vest, which is the only thing I really had.
I mean, if you don't have anything, if everything you have is in the arsenals, then you can just save it on these arsenals and load it next time. You know? Maybe. Possibly.
Yeah, I had good shit. I lost it. Next time.
Clear your damn corners, people.
Yeah.
What a crazy op. We got jumped by the men in black. The players didn't find the covenant they need.
The rest have already DC'd.
Nope, I need to switch to the other. That's when I actually got saved.
Here's Bravo. Or Charlie.
Yes, I'm on.
Hello.
Well, that went pear-shaped fast.
That was.
Can't make it out. Oh, hello, Ninja.
Oh, I didn't make
Hey, I
it out,
gotta
as you can
go.
see.
Can I save my stuff and go?
Yeah, your stuff is down at the boxes towards the east.
Yeah,
down this road.
Yeah, we'll save as
So
well.
go save your kit. I'm gonna probably end the server in like 2 minutes. So if you need to go save your kit, go save it.
You can still save it on these. Sure.
Well, you can save it on those, but it won't. It won't save the any gear that's not part of that arsenal. It won't save.
Okay. Fair enough.
Next time I see an ODST, I will kill him again. That's my objective for next op. Get my gear back.
Yep, you got cocked. We all got cocked.
Yeah.
I mean,
had Audrey Hotto not missed that rocket, this would have gone much differently.
Well, like I said, IFV was right outside the building. I didn't check the corner and got shot in the back.
Alpha still got Alpha got the Civvy Vix out, and we were able to.
All right,
get
everyone's
more
done with that
dogs.
arsenal.
I gotta go. I'll see you guys later.
Or
not shoot.
Just do that.
Watch, I'm not even gonna let it finish. I'm just aborting the server. Boom.
Really gain anything either, so it's okay.
There goes Liru.
That fucking guy,
Yeah.
because I'm not gonna fucking get my guys killed over just what I fucking did.
All right, so quick debrief here, just from myself. Few little gripes. Number one, make sure you clear your corners, guys. There was multiple instances today where I would watch players like run over areas, not check their left and right, and get mowed down. There was another instance at the first SWAT base where I just RC'd the last guy there. He was on the balcony portion of a barracks building, completely exposed to his right flank and his rear because it was by the railing instead of the little half wall you get. And I literally killed 5 dudes that would just walk up. No one even looked at me. And then finally people just charged my position instead. So make sure you're clearing your corners. And yeah. Second gripe, recon. If you're going to be reconning a base, make sure you're always in a position where you're looking over it, because special thing happened, no one saw it, and then when I tried to push UNSC forces over there, no one saw it because people were driving and they made sharp turns and didn't notice these massive amounts of UNSC vehicles moving from the airfield to somewhere else. Also, UNSC didn't reinforce the PDF, even though I told you it would. Would have made more sense if someone saw that, but it's okay. Some of you know because I revealed it to you, but we'll see it later in the campaign. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. But and then AT. Audrey, it's okay.
I was fucking wounded with a grenade. I missed.
It's okay. It's okay.
No, it's not.
There's always another time.
No, there isn't. I'm out of AT. There isn't another time.
It's okay. You rescued 2 people, and one of them will show you where an AT cache is. But third guy to rescue the hidden objective, he was. Some of you actually got eyes on him. Some of you tried to rescue, and then you didn't check your corner, and then got shot. So yeah. Anyway, squads, go.
Alpha, my boys did good. We got the radios, the FADX, and the long ranges. We got that. Bit slower than I wanted it to be, but you know, sometimes it's just like that. Sometimes. Yeah, we walked around a bit. Went up to the vehicle depot area. And then the other squad sprayed me on the radio, so we went back down to the southern enemy base. We fucked that shit up. Went up north. Fucked up the vehicle. Well, more like Alpha stole the fucking Vix and fucking was smooth
Bolted.
as fuck. Yeah, smooth as fuck. Grabbed the Vix and just bolted on out. So I'm proud of them for that. But besides that, not a lot of communication in the beginning between squads, but you know, I guess that's kind of a given. But that's it. Bravo or Charlie?
Charlie ended up basically breaking off from one of the squads, got more organized, ended up getting radioed in of long range for that. Very well done on hitting the marksman tower. That was nice smash and grab, got what we needed left. For the earlier SWAT base, again, just needed to reorganize. Once things got organized and was some level of command, it was fine. So well done for Charlie there. My bad for missing the AT. That went horribly, but other than that, yeah, generally well done. Got most of the objectives done we wanted to. Anything in the squad that you want to say, or recon first?
Recon consists of 2 guys, me and Railbert. We formed after the first prison break, as it was me and Railbert with the prisoner, and we thought we should get him back to base. And since it was just me and him, we decided to form a recon team for the HQ and the marksman tower. We reconned the majority of the HQ, then started to move to the marksman tower, found that marksman tower was taken already by a different squad, so we moved back up to hold and wait for Charlie and Alpha to engage at the HQ. We then assisted with assault, it went well. We then pulled out, started to head up north to do recon on the last objective we did, the vehicle depot. Then we went to the very northwest of the map. We were going 30 in a flatbed truck, hit a railway track, and it flipped our Vic. So we were 2 kilometers out of our recon point, and we were trying to run in, and then by the time we got there, you guys already went in and got hit by UNSC. So that's on my fault for flipping the truck and not giving sufficient recon. Yeah,
if you flip a Vic and I'm on as a Zeus, then just tell me and I'll fix it.
Alright, my bad. I didn't realize.
Silly goose.
I'm not really sure when we're allowed to say, hey, can you fix the thing we did? And it's like, sometimes it's like, it's a bit deserved, sometimes it's not deserved.
So, if you go over a train track and explode, if something Arma's into something, I mean, it depends. Like, if the Zeus says in the beginning of the op that they're not fixing anything that, like, desyncs or whatnot, then that's going forward. But more often than not, Zeus's will fix slip Vics. But you are kind of right, because I am biased on my mood, so I'd just say when in doubt, ask, and if they say no, then, no, but hey, at least you ask,
Yeah, fair enough. I've seen it in the past where people have asked you, and then you've been like, no, that's your fault, tough luck. I just thought it would be that case, so I didn't bother asking.
Yeah,
my bad.
We did manage to almost get stuck before that on some other train tracks, so we figured, yeah, let's just drive slower and go diagonal, it won't happen. And then we flipped.
By the way, Liru, you know your faceware script? It's removing stuff every time someone leaves and joins the server. So if you're planning to give the eyewear at some point, you might want to fix that, because it's just going to remove them mid-op.
So what would happen is I just add that to the init player SQF. So it would run that first, and then it would run the caching script. So I would just change its order. I thought about it, but good call, good call.
Great job.
All right, I'll put up Zeus feedback in a second. Glad you guys had fun. BRB. All right, and to everyone that watched, thanks for chilling with me today. Sorry the power cut in the middle. That's what the MIB want you to think, though. Otherwise, cheers, guys. Have a good one. We'll be back streaming later tonight with the 506 stop. I'm going to go cook a duck breast and some fried rice. Cheers.